You know, I really thought that Texas A&M would be a good team this year. And I really thought that this game would have been competitive this year. I know last year we blew you out, and that was the only loss that you had on your schedule. And you built on that. Getting blown out by Alabama, you beat every team you played after that. And I was proud of you. Good job. But it's not the case this year. You get beat by a decent Arkansas team that got beat by Georgia by 37 points. Now, I wasn't going to forgive you for that, but you went out there and got beat by the Bigfoot. Now, that's just unforgivable. How can you lose to Mike Leach? Jimbo, I thought you had more in you than that. Let's go over some history here before we get started. So, you beat us 2 times. We beat you 11 times all time. Okay, but there is a little history between Texas A&M and Alabama. One of our best coaches of all time, I'm sure Bama fans will know, it is Nick Saban, of course, but second best coach is Paul Bear Bryant. Some people say Paul Bear Bryant is a better coach than Nick Saban, but I disagree because he has been there longer and Nick Saban's been here a shorter time and got just as many national championships than Bear Bryant. But that's another discussion for another day. But Paul Bear Bryant, he actually coached at Texas A&M before Alabama. And Alabama reached out to Texas A&M and got him from Texas A&M. And I think Texas A&M is a little salty about that. They could have had all those national championships and they could have been a historic team, historically winning team, but that's just not the case. And I feel sorry for Texas A&M. They got Jimbo, he came in, had a great season, got beat by Alabama in an embarrassing fashion, but won out and had a good season. And everybody thought they were going to have a good season this year, but their quarterback went down, and that kind of derailed their whole season. But I don't think that that was the main reason why they went down. I mean, let's go over some stats here. Okay, Haynes King, 22 for 35 for 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 62% completion percentage. Now, we really haven't seen enough of him to really declare if he's any good or not, but if you got beat by Arkansas that bad and got beat by Mississippi State just because you're quarterback, then you have other issues. But let's go over your new quarterback, your backup here. 69 for 126, 744 yards, 53 completion percentage, and 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's pretty mediocre stats. Now, what do you think is going to happen when we go into Texas A&M Kyle Field and put a whooping on you? Are you going to cry? Are you going to say, well, it's Bama, we're supposed to get blown out by them, and you're going to run the table and you're going to go and you're going to have 3 losses on your schedule? Is that what's going to happen? And then next year you're going to say you're going to beat us? Who knows? That's up to y'all. Well, here's Bryce Young's stats just for your, FYI. 1,300 yards, 17 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 73 completion percentage. Looks like we got another winner, Heisman candidate. And by the way, Matt Corral, he's out of the Heisman run. We ended that. They know. They know Bama's going to win. So what do I think is going to happen in this game? Well, according to what happened last year, beat you by 28 points. I think it's going to be more of the same. And I like 45. I like that number. I pick 45 a lot, but I'll give you some credit. Nah, I won't give you credit. 49-14. I know, bold prediction, blowout. It's going to happen. We're trying to make a statement. We're trying to prove the Georgia fans that we're number one. Georgia's looked really good. I'm not going to disagree with that, and they are the number one team. They've looked like the number one team, but we're still Alabama, and we're still on top, and we still have a winning record against Georgia, and we have beaten them ever since we've had Nick Saban. Kirby Smart has never beat Nick Saban. Sorry to get on a Georgia tangent, but so that's my prediction, and thank you guys for watching. And please subscribe, it really helps out. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so if anybody watches this video, if it gets 1,000 views, because my last video got 1,000 views, please hit subscribe. If everybody that clicks on this video subscribes, then I will reach my goal, and that will make me really happy. And I'll put out more videos every single week. So appreciate it if you're watching, and roll Tide.